Hey everybody, it's Amy Graham, the Badass Valkyrie. And today I wanted to talk about the focus for this week. And I know a lot of us have been going through this for the last few days. And the focus for this week is going to be embracing change. Whether you embrace it or not, it's happening all around us. The world is changing and we cannot stop it. No matter how hard you try, you can't stop it. And I'm not here to tell you to be welcoming and happy and excited, but figuring out ways that you can embrace the change is going to make life a lot easier for you, for those people in your household, and for those around you. For me, I have been dealing with change for the past 2 years. My body, my athleticism, the way I look at myself, how I feel, all of that has been changing. I became postmenopausal. I stopped being an extreme athlete, and it was very hard to accept that. But now, especially with the way everything is right now, I'm just like, okay, world, what do you got for me today? Let's go. And that's kind of the way it is. I have been working at home. This is day 2. And it has been interesting having the weekend in between. The university where I work has had every non-essential employee go home and work from home. And that has presented challenges in and of itself. But this is the second day that I've worked from home. I have never worked from home before. So it is something brand new to me. The things that I have found that I need to work on are, first and foremost, getting enough water. Because the social cues for me to be up and moving and all of that, and drinking my water and my normal routine are not there. I'm just at home and I'm like, whoo, I could be in my pajamas and whatever. No, I can't do that because I am literally at work. And right now, I'm actually on a break, so don't worry about that. But make sure that you're drinking enough water. Get out and get exercise. I originally started doing working from home and having my setup only at my desk downstairs. But that's in the basement. Not a lot of sunlight gets in there. And I realized very quickly that I need sun. And you can see it coming in from my dining room windows right now. And that's kind of where it's at. I'm lucky that I have a laptop that I can log into and work from there. But I also find that I have to get up and move quite often. When you're at work and you're up doing a lot of different things, you have your steps and all of that you're doing. When you're at home, there are no social cues unless you take them from your cats, and then you're just sleeping all day. I have realized that my cats are not very active all day. Everybody's asleep. I'm like, y'all are making me want to nap. Come on. Especially when they're sleeping on me. Anyway. Tangent. So I have committed to exercising every day and taking a lunch break and doing a walk or a run. Today I'm doing a run, trying to alternate it. But getting in my exercise, getting in time outside, because that is something we can still all do. You can go outside for a walk. You can walk around your block. You can walk around your neighborhood. You can walk around your backyard. Walk around your house. Whatever you need to do to get outside and have some fresh air, and so that you're not feeling like shut in. My husband is very excited because he's like, I've been training for this all my life. Gaming and staying at home. Welcome to my world. And I'm like, oh, your world sucks. It really doesn't. I am quite happy here. I have a lot of things to do, but a little stir crazy sometimes. And it's day 2. According to the latest news from the university, this could be going on until April 30th for me. So I am starting to put plans in place to make sure Amy doesn't go nuts. But I have lists of things that I can get done, projects that I've wanted to get done, things around the house that only take like 10 or 15 minutes, things that I can get up and do in little spurts of time. Like my next is cleaning off the chair that I have over there that has a pile of stuff on it. It's like, just get up and take care of that. Dusting the shelves, vacuuming, whatever. There are things that you can do that can take 5, 10, 15 minutes of your time and provide you activity. And you're not just sitting on your couch like this for 8 hours a day. Also, reaching out to those people around you by phone, by text, by video communication, anything that you can do to make sure that other people are okay. And not necessarily going to see them, because that could be the worst thing possible. Social distancing, that is a new term for all of us. And a lot of people have instigated using Discord, using video chat, using chat rooms, all of that kind of thing to help be social and to not get out and spread germs, but finding a way to be face-to-face with people using FaceTime, all of that, just to get social contact. I know at work we have a morning conference call every morning, and it is video conferencing, so that I have to put on makeup, a bra, pants. Although I have a new rule, no pants until May. Well, until I go back to work. Hopefully this is before May, but either shorts or pajama bottoms. Those are my rules. If I go back to work, I'll wear skirts. But I'm like, no pants. I don't want to wear pants instead of home, unless they're pajama bottoms. And I'm like, it's the one small little change. If I'm forced to wear a bra, because you can see it for this half, I'm not wearing pants. So it is my one, Rage Against the Machine kind of thing. But try to figure out ways that you can be active, getting your steps in, getting your water in, getting your exercise in, being kind to other people. A lot of us are, part of my job is to monitor the university social media and make sure that for the office we're retweeting and doing other things that need to be put out. But being on social media is kind of crazy right now. So be kind. Try not to attack other people. Try not to attack people for what they believe in. There is an entire gamut of people that either think this is the proper way to do it, or that people are overreacting, or whatever. Be kind, no matter where you fall into that spectrum. Do not attack people. It does nobody any good. And we all know trolls don't listen anyway. But try to limit all of the negativity that you have bombarding yourself with social media. Find happiness. Spread happiness. If you're on social media, spread something good. Don't constantly talk about hoarding and the big C word that I can't say because of being demonetized on YouTube, evidently. But talk about happiness and kindness and being gentle with one another. And share ways to help, not hinder. I should be on vacation right now, and I'm not. But the Gulf War community, the event that I was going to in Lumberton, Mississippi, all of those vendors that were going to be there for the people that were coming to camp are losing money. And what they decided to do was put that in a Facebook group so everybody could still purchase items from these vendors that are normally face-to-face vendors. And it has been a great thing. And now they're thinking about doing that for all of the fair vendors and all that kind of thing, for all of these events that are getting canceled. And so new ways that the world can interact with each other are coming out of this. So there is some positivity coming out of this, but all of it is change. And as much as I wish that everybody could just embrace it and be okay with it, I know that that is not going to happen. And I know that there are people out there that are negative no matter what. But try to find some positivity in it. The way that I am doing it, I'm finding change as a new adventure. Finding ways to look at it in different views and figuring out how I can turn this into some sort of an adventure for me. Finding new routes to go on a run. Finding new ways to get my exercise in. Actually using my downstairs gym a lot. But my goal, while I am working from home, is to go back to work in better shape than I was when I stopped. So I'm tracking my weight, I'm tracking my steps, I'm tracking my water, I'm tracking my body measurements, and all of those things. Most of those things I had kind of gotten away from. But I want to be in better shape going back to the office than I was. And all that can do is actually help me stay healthier. So getting out, getting my exercise, even if it's just walking around your block, walking around your house. If you don't want to go outside, walk around the rooms, find different paths in your house and track how much, start at one room at the top, work your way all the way to another room in the bottom, figure out how many steps that is and go from there. If that's how you have to do it. If you have to stay indoors, figure out ways to get your exercise that way. I am more than happy to put out videos on different ways that I work out in the house, doing my squats, doing my, radio tezo. You can look up videos online. You can do YouTube videos for yoga, Tai Chi, Qigong, everything. There are videos out there for pretty much everything. So if there's something that you've wanted to try, now's the perfect time. Find a video and try it. See what happens. But keep your body moving and try to figure out how these changes can benefit you. I know that there are a lot of people, well, you're working at home, there's no problem for you because you get to work from home. There are other people that are now working from home, that also have their children at home, that also have their spouses at home and have no idea how all of this interacts together. So it is a very stressful situation for a lot of people. Regardless of whether they're sick or not, things have changed. And, we kind of have to be gentle with each other and realize that change is not easy. But finding a way to embrace the change, because it's happening no matter what, and finding positive ways to look at the change. Seeing things that have been benefited by this change. There's a lot of people that were told that they could not telecommute, and I'm one of those people. We can't work from home. We can't do our jobs from home. Guess what? Governmentally mandated, we can work from home. So, I think that opens up a lot of possibilities for disabled workers and people who cannot normally commute. So hopefully this helps in the future and figuring out how to bring more people into the workforce. Also be kind with those people that are, working face-to-face that can't work at home. They're there trying to support their families. And if you have to go out and go get something from the store, thank those people for being there. It takes a lot. And whether they have chosen to be there or they are forced to be there, be kind. And realize that their life has changed too. And I don't think there is one person in this world right now that we live in that has not been changed, one way or another. So Find a way to embrace change and be okay with change. I don't begin to tell you that you have to accept it all and just deal with it. But what I'm asking you is to figure out a way that you can start to work with change and figure out ways that you can incorporate change into your life, that you can make it better. And embracing change is much better than just pounding your head against a wall and not accepting it. And I know there are people out there like that, unfortunately. But I hope that with the way the world is right now, that people realize that change is inevitable, and we have to figure out ways to make life, the world, everything better. And that starts right here, in your own house, in your own soul, figuring out ways to make your world better for you. So whatever that takes, it's very different for each and every one of us. Like I said, I wake up every morning and go, okay, what can we do today? What's different today? What new adventure am I going on today? And that's how I kind of do it. But I know that's probably not going to be the way for most people, but at least try to add something positive to the change that's happening to you and to us all. And be kind. Always be kind. And drink water. Drink water. Don't hoard water. That's the part I don't understand, is people hoarding water and toilet paper. But to each their own. Me, I have enough coffee and filters, and although not enough creamer. But this may be the fates telling me, hey, figure out how to drink your coffee black over and over and over again. So, I'm like, I would have hoarded like chocolate and cookies and candy and cake. All things that I'm not supposed to have. But anyway, here it is. And the focus this week is embracing change. I hope that you all have been doing okay. I hope each and every one of you has found a way to be safe. And, we will all get through this. I hope and pray that none of us are adversely affected in the worst possible way. But unfortunately, that's an inevitability as well. Inevitability. Hard word to say when you haven't had enough coffee. But take care of yourselves. Take care of those around you as best you can. And here's to a better week next week. As always, spend the rest of your life celebrating, even if you're doing it at home. Because it is worth every moment of what we have left, no matter when that is. So, I will try to possibly hop on a couple of times more this week, since I am kind of here. So, let me know down below if you are stuck at home, or if you're still at work, or what you're doing for your social distancing. We have all learned a new word now. 2 words, actually. Social distancing. Good for everybody. I will talk to you guys soon, and have a great week, and I will be back.